This is Jeff Heller from Words Writer. First of all, how are you doing this morning?
I'm great. Thank you so much. We're early in the day, so I'm fresh.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Good. Sometimes the people get a little punchy towards the end, so this is nice.
Well, yeah, we can put you at the end again too if you want.
First, congratulations on the series.
Thank you. Thank you. It was really fun to do.
You don't have a lot of horror on your resume. I'm just curious as to what drew you to the role.
It was not necessarily the horror element at all. It was the element of Matthew Scott Kane, the our writer and executive producer, showrunner, um, had given me the pilot, and I loved that Linda, my character, is not sure. We're not sure by the end of the pilot if she's sane or insane. And as I was reading the pilot originally, I thought, oh, she's the mom. This is all going to be a story about the kids. And, this will be like a finger shaking mom that comes in once an episode. And that did not interest me. And then I realized, oh no, we're going to really wonder what's going on in Linda's head. And still not sure. That
Did
was,
you did you draw any type of inspirations for your performance at all?
wow. Well, I'm terrified of horror movies. So I'm really scared of them, really. And my kids are forbidden to jump scare me ever. When they were little and they would pop out, they would have their iPad time taken away. So I'm really scared. So I could not draw too much inspiration from actual horrors or thrillers because I'm too scared. So I just put that hair on and those clothes and was like, okay, this is who you are. I remember benign neglect from parenting. I remember my parents sort of like smoking in the other room while we were in the basement doing whatever, and how what life was like pre-internet and pre-cell phone. You could really go down a rabbit hole, and your parents didn't know what you were up to. So that was
Right.
to remember.
Yeah, yeah, I was going to mention that because it was very much representative of the 80s. Of course, I mean, this is not your first parenting role, obviously, but it's a very different parenting role because it is a different decade.
Yeah, there's no information then. You had to wait until the 6 o'clock news or whatever, and then everybody gets the same news. And if that news is wonky or skewed a certain way, as it was during the Satanic Panic, which was designed to get everybody crazy, um, that what are you going to believe? You have to go to the library and go through a card catalog to find any different facts. Um, so it was very easy to spread panic back then. And I remember that. I remember thinking that Dungeons and Dragons was going to kill me somehow. No, it's not, by the way.
Some of your scenes are pretty intense. What's your process like on set? Can you turn it on and off? Do you like to stay in the moment between takes? How do you like to work?
How many episodes have you seen?
The first six.
Yeah, well, 7 and 8 was when I finally had to just. I'm not a method actress and at all, but I did find that I had to stay at like a low boil all day, just like a simmer, just like a low simmer of snarly, unhappy craziness in order to, when they said action, not feel like a complete idiot when I had to act the way that I needed to act for those scenes. Um, ordinarily, I like to just pop in and out. I find it actually is works for me because then I can find fresh tears or fresh frustration. But by the end of doing Hysteria, I was dipping into the method land. It was tough.
Do you have to like when you're done shooting, when you're wrapping, do you have to just let it all out? How do you like relax? How do you finish this process?
Embarrassingly, we were shooting in a very small town in Georgia, Covington, and I was staying at a hotel, and we would finish at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I would have to go home. I mean, first there was a lot of makeup and prosthetics and everything to take off, and I would just sort of sit there for about. I couldn't go to sleep. I needed like an hour or something. Ordinarily, I'm like immediately I'm in bed because sleep is God when you're working. And I had to sacrifice a lot of sleep in order to get to like I had to take it down. It took a
Sure.
while. Some I had to learn about box breathing. Like I felt weird. I felt really weird. I didn't love how it made me feel, but I thought, "Oh wow, this is what those people are talking about when they say that a character really gets under their skin."
Right.
Um, it's uncomfortable.
Before I let you go, I just want one quick question. What scares you the most?
Oh, you can scare me with almost anything. Um, Real life scares me. When you turn on the news and you see anything happening to children scares me. But any jump scare at all, I shriek and I don't calm down for a long time. So don't
I'm
ever,
kind of the same way.
never, never, never. I don't like it.
Well, thanks again. Congratulations again, and good luck.
Thank you. Thank you
Thanks.
so
Bye
much.
now.